Hey, good morning. Happy Sunday. Happy full moon, blue moon weekend. And as we are just, feeling into this energy, I've been working with a lot of my clients very intensely the past couple of days on, setting clear intentions for themselves and also being able to release, being able to surrender, being able to be in a place of non-attachment. And one thing that has been coming up over and over that I was like, I have to share this out. I'm literally sitting in the parking lot of my daughter's soccer game about to start. And I was like, let me share this out really quick because it's just what's coming through me right now. And I know that it would absolutely offer those of you seeking it some much feel like I can't even come up with the words, but just a deep level of support and assistance. Because as I'm working through this and seeing my clients work through this, I know that there are those of you out there seeking this kind of support as well. So it's really around anxiety. Anxiety in the body is the same physiological sensation as excitement. The only difference is that anxiety is worrying. It's a real misuse of your creativity. And let me just unpack that. So every time you worry and you create anxiety because you're trying to forecast something in the future that hasn't happened yet from a place of where you don't know, and your mind is trying to figure it out, you're worrying and you're literally on a quantum level, you're asking the universe to deliver you that thing because that's what you're focused on. And so when you worry, you actually call in what you don't want on a quantum level. So that's step one, is recognizing that you are so powerful. So your worry is creating your reality. And you can simply flip that and turn that energy, transmute that energy, that anxious energy into excitement on a dime. And then you're calling in what you're excited for rather than calling in what you're worried about. And the simple pathway to taking your anxious energy, my daughter's soccer game is just starting, I better go. Taking that anxious energy and turning it into excitement is through a pathway of curiosity. It's just simply getting curious, right? It's really, just when you worry, you're taking your imagination and you're applying it to the worst case scenario. You're thinking, what is the worst thing that could happen? And then you set your brain off on this nonstop tailspin of trying to figure out all the ways you need to avoid that worst thing from happening, which again is putting energy and attention toward that thing, which is calling it in on a quantum level. But your imagination is running wild, right? Your imagination is at work. And you can simply just in that moment first, notice I'm worrying. Does that feel good in my body? Yes or no? No. Okay, what would feel good? Perhaps if I took a deep breath and came back into just the pure unbound presence of this exact moment, because that's all I have anyway. And maybe it feels good to offer up the burden of this worry to the universe, knowing and trusting that she knows exactly how to handle it and is going to deliver just the perfect action at just the perfect time for me in my greatest and highest good. Maybe that feels good. So you start to calm down and come back to this place of settling in. And I could go into a whole training on that, but I definitely want to go see my daughter's soccer game kickoff. And if you're seeking more assistance about this, please message me below and I will reach out to you and we can definitely talk. So the next thing is really in that moment of presence, you can go and get curious by asking yourself a very simple question. Given this current situation where I don't know all the answers, given the current situation exactly as it is right now, in full love and trust, what are all of the infinite possibilities that are available to me? And just get quiet. Because you don't have to do anything at all. You simply ask the question, get quiet, and listen. and just listen, and the answers are going to come from the universe in the form of your intuition. In a divine download, you're going to receive this amazing idea that you never would have known before had you not just gotten quiet and listened. So now you're shifting from anxiety into excitement because you simply got curious. And then you can hand it over to the mind again, because now you have this delicious idea that came through in a divine download, and you can say, okay, here's the action I'm going to take that feels really good to me because I'm excited about it instead of worried about it. Boom. It's like that. So you can turn that misuse of your anxiety from literally that tight, sticky feeling of contraction and constriction and your nervous system being hijacked and ultimately lead to a ton of health circumstances, into excitement just by simply getting curious and being in a state of wonder and play. And you literally secrete thousands of healing chemicals that go to work and radically repair and restore your cells and transmute all of you into light energy, which is going to attract in exactly what you want on the quantum level. Boom. Happy Sunday, happy blue moon. Set some intentions and then let them go and listen and just get excited. Every time you notice you're getting into worry, breathe. What are all the possibilities that are available to me, considering that I'm in this current situation right now? And just listen. Hope this was helpful. Message me or comment below if you want more assistance. I'm happy to help. I'm always here, holding that field of love and support for you. So much love. Happy Sunday. Mwah.